Good morning, I am Sebastian and I'm happy to introduce you to my morning practice for this 14-day spiritual practice challenge. When it comes to spiritual practice, there is so many things that one can do, but the reality is that spiritual practice never have been about doing, but about being. The practice of the fact of practicing something and call it a spiritual practice is because we use it to reconnect which was his spiritual in us, which was his divine in us. So we can do whatever we want, it will not make it spiritual. What does matter is the how, is where are we when we do it, is what is the intention before it and what is the space we are in it during. This is what makes us practice truly spiritual. So what I'm introducing to you this morning is my own morning ritual and a consecration. Is the way I love to start the day. This is the way I bring sacredness in my daily life. So this is a ritual of the 5 elements. It brings around obviously the fire, the earth, the water, the air and the ether. The 5 elements are represented, so first the earth element is represented by the altar itself. This solid manifestation, this solid symbolic exemplification of the element earth through the stone, through the seeds, through this materiality. This is the element earth, as I am the element earth, as God is made of the element earth. Then there is the fire. The fire is made through the candle. Then there is the water, which is made through an offering of water itself. The element air is made through the incense, or the smoke. And the element ether is made all through the sound, and through the meditation, through the consecration, through the capacity to be beyond time and space, to be in between atoms. So the way I do this ritual, I start by ringing the bell. Ringing the bell is funny. The part of ritual, what is funny is that the more we perform them, the more we practice them, the more they get strength, definitely. By doing this ritual daily or almost daily since many years now, the simple fact that I ring the bell, already my mind shuts down. The moment I ring the bell, already my heart begins to open and my subconscious is telling to my whole being, what's happening is sacred. Shh, he says to the mind, what's happening is sacred, be present. Then I lit the candle. I offer some water. I offer the incense. And usually after that, I go for a consecration and a meditation. For today's video, I will do in the video the beginning of it. I will not do the meditation, as seeing me sitting is not the most interesting. The importance of, as I say, is not doing but being. So every of this gesture, every of this action, when I will ring the bell, lit the candle, and so goes on, what does matter is not what I am doing, but how inside I am when I am doing it. When I ring the bell, I put all my heart and all my attention and all my intention into calling in the Spirit, into calling in the Divine. Ringing the bell is like telling to the world, now the Spirit can speak. Now the Spirit is here to receive. Oh God, this is for you. When I when I lit the candle, it's not just taking a lighter and lighting a candle. It is seeing this candle as the element fire itself, as fire. Fire within me, fire within the universe, within the divine. It is a symbolical way of honoring the fire. It's a way of telling, I bring fire into my life. And I offer this fire. Same with everything I'm doing there. It's like, I see this in me. It is sacred. It is in me. And I want to offer it to the divine. I want to offer it to life itself. It's not divine in a religious conception at all. It is divine in a way of interconnection. It is divine in a way of life. This is life. This is divine in a way of life is sacred. I am part of life, so I am sacred too. I will not go into the explanation of the law of the universe that make a ritual works, why and how they work. They do, and I invite everyone which trusts me to do it, and I invite everyone which doesn't trust me to try it. They do work. Definitely they do work. They do bring something. And if the smallest I can already say it brings is as soon as I perform this morning ritual, I feel much more at peace. I feel much more centered. I feel much more open. And I feel much more connected. So only if it is only that, even, it is much, much worth doing it. The consecration, actually the ritual itself is a consecration, but to make it like more formal, a consecration is a clear intention of offering to the divine. This is a consecration. For years I've been doing it in a way of repeating a sentence in my head, in my heart, which was something like, I am offering all the fruits and all the merits to the divine. I am offering the fruits and the merits of my actions and my whole being to the divine. It was a way at the beginning to use the mind so it gets busy and doesn't go around, so it gets focused. The more important was the heart focus. Now through the years, the sentence did disappear and remain only this pleasure of offering, this feeling of I'm offering myself. I'm offering myself to the divine, as I am ultimately the divine, part of it. That is the main, I would say, now in a short video. There is so much to say about rituals. There is so much to say about connecting with the heart. I will just do, in the video, I will just do now my morning ritual. May it inspire some of you. You may see or not on the video, but in this altar is also a picture of what represents the divine beyond the 5 elements. And I say it's beyond religion. I don't know if you see on the video, but there is Jesus on this altar and Mother Mary. I have a Christian background, but I am not that much Christian. There is also Shiva, Shakti, Ananda Mahi, Amma, Muji, Archangel Michael, and so goes on, Ganesha. It is not about the religion, it's not about the face and the name of them. It's about what they represent. And it's an honoring of the one that walked the path before me. It's an honoring for the one that inspires me to walk that path too. Doing an altar is really not about a religion, but about sacredness. Whatever for you is sacred is what should be in an altar. Starting by centering into the heart. So as you see, the doing is nothing special, but the feeling is so different. By these few minutes just of offering, I feel much more soft, much more connected. This is the perfect time for me to meditate now. So I hope this video may have inspired some of you into how do your spiritual practice more than what, and to understand that doing this kind of ritual in the daily way, the more we do it, the more it's instantaneous. As I told you, I touched the bed and already I'm going. I finished this few minutes of offering, and something did change definitely in a few minutes. And the repetition is one key in that. This is one of the strengths of magic and rituals, is the repetition. Thank you everyone, and I wish you beautiful, beautiful practice for these 14 days and beyond them.